welcome back. Oh, while we did save the caravan guards, we did not end up taking the chest or the iron flask in here. So I'm honestly not sure what we're going to accomplish down here, but I mean at the very least, we're gonna yoink everything that's not marked as claimed, right? So those are my apples.
Just another crate. That's a friendly-looking shadow. Look at that.
That's far enough. What's your business down here? Answer honestly and maybe we'll kill you clean.
Hold on. That's the lad who saved us from the gnolls. Let him in.
You revealed our location. That tongue gets any looser, Rugen, I'll cut it out. Come down then. Seems you're a friend of the family.
Now, hopefully, that means they did not turn the traps on.
What's that smell? You don't want to keep Zarys waiting. Believe me. I hope the fist tries to storm in. I want to see those traps in action.
Let's...
There's no need for this. Free me now, and I'll see that my patron rewards you.
Well, don't you cut a fine figure? Want your portrait done? If you have the gold, my pet artist will make you a most heroical likeness.
Ooh. I do cut a fine figure. I'll take one.
You've got an eye for quality. Every noble in Baldur's Gate will be after one of these. Tell him I sent you. And if he stains it up with his sniffling, there'll be hell to pay.
But also, you offered to trade.
Something I can help you with?
Nothing I care about too much. Okay.
Did that artist really paint all those things?
Says he
Free me
did,
now,
yeah.
and
Why?
You. Zarys may have welcomed you, but I can see you're not one of her thugs. You need to buy me.
Buy you. I'm just here to have my portrait painted.
You... Oh. Another of Brem's bloody commissions? I will not sully my brush with every ugly vagrant who... Forgive me. I just, I'm here against my will, you see? But I know my patron is looking. She will be most grateful to whoever can secure my release. And most generous. I know it.
Who's your patron?
As far as you're concerned, she may as well be the coin maiden herself. But there will be time for questions later. Please, speak to Brem. I need to see the sun again.
Fine. But who are you? His muse.
Don't pretend you know what that means.
Trever is not okay with slavery.
Colors.
But before we deal with that, we still need to talk to...
You seem a nice soul. I'm glad we didn't have to kill ya.
We still need to talk to... I forgot what her name was. All of this stuff is... Oh, interesting. There's something that is not marked as...
What's wrong with the Artefact?
Besides the bleeding obvious, he misses the sun.
He what?
Needs light to work, he says. We had a chat. Turns out he needs his eyes more.
Zarys, that was her name. Alright.
I owe you one for saving my people. The Zentarim look out for their own. Even if it's Rugen. That's worth some coin. And my thanks. Our trader can show you some of our more exotic items now. But don't delay. This place is likely to be rubble soon.
Rubble? What are you planning to do?
Someone kidnapped a duke. Right on our bloody doorstep. The Flaming Fist will need someone to blame. I don't plan on it being us.
Herald. Nothing else. It's a good thing for Karlach to have.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Ready and willing.
You're a friend of the Zhents now. That's worth something in Baldur's Gate. Assuming we make it back there in one piece.
If she could trade, I missed the opportunity.
That drink I promised will have to wait. We're moving out. The elf song's my local. Look me up if you're in the city.
Good to see you. Killed any more beasts out there?
If not over, then through.
Alright, well.
Belt knife. Check. Boot knife. Check. Jock knife. Oh! Or the Flaming Fist crawling above, and the Underdark waiting below. I don't know which I like less.
Something I can help you with?
Let's say I'm here to buy your prisoner.
I doubt you've got that kind of dosh lying about.
Then lower the price or die.
All right, mate, all right. Wackings clip coins. There's no need to get arsey. Go on, then. But anything lower would be criminal.
You know what? He respected my intimidation.
He's all yours. Don't forget to feed him. He balls something proper.
I'll leave them for
say I've ever been bought before. How much did I fetch? No, don't tell me. There's nothing so depressing as learning one's true value. Well, you should at least know what you've paid for. I am the Oscar Fevras, at your service.
I've never heard of you. Excellent. When will I get my reward?
Fear not, friend. My patron will make good on all my debts. My betrothed, I should say. Assuming Lady Janeth still wishes to marry me after our little, falling out.
You recall a recent scandal. A patriarch of Baldur's Gate who wished to marry a commoner.
I don't care about your love life. I just want my reward.
Ah. Right. Suit yourself. Find me in the city and you shall have your reward. Say, you couldn't spare a little coin, could you? Ease the discomforts of the road, son.
I've already spent enough coin on you.
I suppose I can endure the walk sober. Suffering has become an old friend, after all. Until Baldur's Gate, then.
Oh. Free Oscar, the price of ink.
So, can do a better job than that pawn.
Alright.
Alright, back already?
Oh, you have some stuff now. Oh, that's handy. Oh. Sure, her armor does not give her disadvantage on stealth checks. I've been assuming that it did, but it doesn't. Yeah, I want to get that. The scale mail for Karlach. What else did I want? These? Yeah. Oh, the change shirt +1. 372. I don't have enough for it. Unless... Alright. Karlach's AC went up. Shadowheart's AC went up. And she has advantage on sleight of hand checks now. So this was decent shopping, actually.
I hope the fist tries to storm it. I want to see those traps in action. They got paintings in them. You, yeah.
That's curious.
I'll give it a shot. Can't risk being in open view. Let's see what you're hiding. Have to keep going.
Nothing to see here. Move along.
Fine, jeez.
Wouldn't linger down here if I were you. See all that smoke powder? The flaming fist won't find nothing here but rubble.
Come on, let's go. Karlach incoming.
Careful. No stone scent. No stone sound. Strange stone here.
Huh.
Got it. A false wall. What's behind it?
Still alive. So that's progress. Light on my feet.
Well, that was a handy little tip. Store.
Had a peach of a shot on you as you came in.
Thanks for letting me know. I guess.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
The dark smells wrong. Not night dark. Wheaten dark.
Time for a natter.
Around and around again. Master gets confused, I think.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Swift as my feet can carry me.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes. Let's get this lock to yield.
So with guidance, I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to 12 with advantage. Literally a 1 in 400 chance to fail a DC 10.
Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it.
Just when I was getting used to the sky again.
Fear not, Karlach. Sun, moon, and stars will still be there, waiting for us.
Meanwhile, this place is pretty spectacular, isn't it?
No book or painting could ever do its strange beauty justice. But perhaps our stories might, when we return to the surface.
So this is a way to the Underdark, which is not something that we want quite yet. But I will loot this platform before going back.
Let's pop you open, shall we?
Gods, what's happening?
What are you hiding?
Is that blood? No, never mind. Carefully. There's a trap.
There is work to do. Let's see what my touch can do. I love the sound of lockpicking.
Still breathing, despite everything.
More are coming.
That voice. What was that?
They're coming. They're coming.
Tell me I'm not imagining that voice.
Careful. If we can hear it, perhaps it can hear us.
They are coming. You are coming.
What path lies before me? Softer than a whisper.
Do I assault this Minotaur?
What's next, I wonder?
This thing is big, even with, even if it does somehow fail a reduction thing, I don't think he would be throwable. But it is just him, right? Let's give him some basic poison.
Well, well. Quiet.
mercy above all.
Does this count as adventuring? Maybe I should. No, this is good.
I think that did literally nothing.
This really isn't my forte.
Talk to me.
Well, so much for peace.
There is a second one. Bludgeoning vulnerability on that one.
My turn.
I don't think he wants to risk it for just being. I think he
I
wants.
don't fancy their chances.
I've got 4 lightning charges.
My faith will protect me.
Stay at my feet.
I think I just want to throw something heavy at the one who is vulnerable to bludgeoning. Yeah, that seemed to work. Let's keep throwing crates. That seemed to work out really well. And now he's prone. Let's throw another crate.
Got to keep fighting.
Okay, now it is time to rage. Actually, you know what? I think I can do a normal throw to probably down that one.
Need to find a way
Back
forward.
up a little bit and do an enraged throw. And this one, just a hand axe. Knock him prone. Good enough. Oh, I do appear to have, if there was a ladder there. Amulet of the Unworthy. Resistance to slashing, vulnerable to bludgeoning. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to put that on.
This place is trapped.
Okay. But I am not gonna get invested down here. Hey, Minotaurs are dead. That's not nothing. How are you on spell slots?
I'm ready.
Level 1 spell slots
Good charmer.
only. Yeah, we're alright. Let's... I am a little hurt there. Let's do a short rest.
Brief respite.
Moment. Another step forward.
We poked our head into the Underdark, but... I don't think we want to continue there quite yet.
Look at that beast. Seems almost too big to take flight.
Absolutely massive.
Alright, yeah, let's definitely put Lae'zel in.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
We should journey separately for now. I'll look for you here if I need you again.
If you're sure.
I'm sure.
Fine. I'll be here whenever you rediscover your taste in company.
Wait, what happened? Huh.
Curious ornate box. Its many sides are engraved with indecipherable glyphs.
Examine it more closely, I guess. I'm not using inspiration on that. Except I do have 4.
No openings you can see, yet you sense something inside it.
Huh. There's something about it, isn't there? Can an object have magnetism?
Force it open.
The box doesn't yield.
Tough luck. Let me know if you need to borrow a little elbow grease.
Drop it on the ground.
Looks like that box has taken a shine to you. So unconditional, isn't it? The affection of inanimate objects.
Put it away. Shadowheart's mysterious artifact has somehow, for some reason, become ours.
Speak.
I'd like you to join me.
It is done.
But she does need to level up. Yep, great weapon master. I think that's gonna be what she wants to get.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Wyll has something to say.
Will's brows furrow as your minds connect. He sees the burning embers of Joaquin's rest, then Floric's face as she tells you of Ravengard's abduction.
Hells. Older Ravengard's been taken.
Yes, Drow set fire to the inn and stole away with the Duke.
Then we need to seek him out and get him to safety. You see, Grand Duke Ravengard is my father. I know I haven't said. Our relation was no matter of pride, not least for him.
Curious, I'd heard Duke Ravengard's son left the city.
You heard right. My father and I were close once upon a time, until he disowned me and cast me out of Baldur's Gate. I can't tell you more. The pact forbids it. My lips are quite literally sealed. He made me an exile. That said, I'm not about to let him suffer at the hands of his captors.
What do you think the Drow want with your father?
I've been asking myself the same question. What makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Men's Oberanzen would have little use for my father. No, this is no Drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction. His absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin. All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast.
Let us talk about something else.
I'm all for it.
That's enough. Alright, well, I guess we will be spending a little bit of effort actually trying to save the Grand Duke then. But for now,
What are you doing? Hold up before they see you, Gresham.
might have been concerned had I the slightest idea who they are.
Look, down there. That lot are swarming all over the bridge. I don't know what they want, but it can't be good. I'm going to find another way around. You ought to do the same. I doubt a fight against them would go your way.
Who are you?
Nobody. Just another harassing fool trying to stay alive. There's plenty of us around.
Seems you have good survival instincts. Maybe you should join me instead.
What? Just follow you around? I go my own way. Alone.
Alright.
Rag. That's it. I'm getting out of here.
I don't need any attention right now.
Drop your weapons!
I'll feed your innards to the ants before I do that, Istik.
This is your last chance!
No, look up. That was your last chance, Istik. Now burn!
Stop wasting time, Beretta. You're not here to play with the locals.
Of course, Kith'rak. We merely sought to...
No excuses. Question, kill, then move on. Find the weapon. Our queen watches us. Fail her at your peril.
A red dragon. I envy its night. Would that I rode such a steed. A crash must be near. Come, my kin await.
And we'll just pat the dragon on the head, I suppose.
The dragons serve Githyanki. I'll see it does you no harm. Follow me. We are close to the cure we seek.
Oh, she's just going.
Beretta, look what wanders near. Child of Vlaakith, be still and listen.
Ryder, my time is short. Lead me to...
Shh. Such a familiar tone. Were I not merciful, I would slice the skin clean from your meat. Yet you are not bleeding. For I am nothing if not merciful. Your name, child.
Lae'zel.
Lae'zel. Proud. Regal, even. You will call me Gestil Kith'rak.
Voss, Knight Supreme. The Queen's silver, the Queen's sword.
I am who you say. A Ghaik vessel has fallen from the sky, Lae'zel. Thieves aboard have taken a weapon most precious. It is polyhedric in shape and inscribed with the sacred runes of our people.
You suddenly feel a strange anxiety take hold. Not your own, but that of the artifact you carry. Somehow, it's afraid you would tune your mind to it. The artifact does not want to part from you. It does not want to fall into the Gith Raiders' hands.
Take word to your creche. You are to join our search. Speak up, child. Affirm your mandate.
I'm not sure. Yeah, let's ask Lae'zel to play along.
You honor me with this duty, Kith'rak. I shall alert my caretaker with haste. The Kith'rak nods, content with Lae'zel's answer.
You serve your queen well, child. Take your slaves and hunt those who escaped the Ghaik ship. They must carry the weapon. I fly now to Vlaakith, our undying queen. She will see your faith rewarded in this plane and ours. To Danos! To the sky!
Patrol!
Oh.
You did well to intervene, vexed as I am to admit it. The Gestil Kith'rak would have flayed our skin and left our carcasses to burn in the sun. All for the sake of the artifact that we carry. The crash is near, this much we know. We follow the path forward and into the valley. No one, not even the ignoble Gestil Kith'rak, will keep me from my purification.
Alright. I believe this is full of Lae'zel's stuff, so let's give that back to Lae'zel.
Speak, quickly.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
How did you die?
Monstrous warriors. Keen swords. Black spots.
He crossed blades with a Githyanki. Few survive the ordeal. Fewer still claim victory.
Where did this monstrous warrior come from?
Mountain pass.
Who are you? What were you doing here?
Seeking path. Baldur's Gate.
Did you find the way to Baldur's Gate?
Risen Road. Cross wooden bridge.
And who are you?
Wyll, son of Gara.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
But here, we don't want to go this way quite yet because this... Oh. Oh.
Hear my voice. Obey my command.
The voice is irresistible. You recognize the overwhelming authority that you've used on others, only infinitely stronger. Your vision clouds, leaving you in a dark, featureless shadowscape. Nothingness in every direction. Then there are 3 figures before you. An armored male elf exuding power and command. A handsome younger man with a quick, easy smile. And a pale young woman with even paler eyes.
These are my chosen. They speak for me. Aid their search for the weapon. And you will be worthy to stand beside them. In my presence.
The visions fade and the voice falters as a strange energy swells around you. The many-sided artifact. Somehow you understand it's repelling the presence.
My power grows. My forces gather. The reckoning draws near.
The voice is quelled. The artifact's doing.
What just happened?
No answer presents itself. The artifact is dormant. The voice and visions are gone.
I didn't expect to trigger that scene. I just wanted to show you that trying to go this way will affect whatever you may or may not have left unfinished back in this area. And also, we're a bit low level for it. So I do not want to go that way.
Tell me, Lae'zel, you say we might be purified at your creche. What does that mean exactly?
Augusto will affix the Zafisk, the purifier, to our heads.
Its magic will quell the parasite in an instant.
It seems the Githyanki are keen to reclaim the artifact I carry. I can't afford that to happen. In fact, none of us can. That thing is shielding us somehow. I don't want to know what happens if we lose it.
Let's not find out. We have enough to contend with already.
Agreed. There's not much we can do but press forward.
Something strange has happened. The artifact you carry, it seems to just come to me.
I know. I felt it.
You felt it fly? I didn't take it. I just suddenly had it.
You wouldn't have been able to take it. The artifact has a will of its own. It'd fight back if it didn't want to be with you. I felt it go from me to you. You need its help, just as it needs us. Still just a box after all.
I suppose you'll want it back?
Might not be possible. It's stubborn that way. Prone to lashing out. Keep it for now. We can all help to protect it. Shah's blessings upon you.
Join me.
All right. Some company wouldn't hurt on the road, especially if there's trouble.